Moving towards a circular economy involves, amongst others, recycling of packaging waste on the highest quality level possible. In many countries, putting this into action requires that a recycling infrastructure is built up step by step. An EPR system is a very good basis for ensuring the necessary financial and organizational reliability for this.
In any industries, quality input most likely will ensure quality output. In our industry, our input determines the output. The main barrier for our industry to deal directly with the waste bag. For example, they collected plastic waste. Sometimes it's too low in terms of quantity, which is become more inefficient or become very costly for our industry.
Recycling plastic is one of the plastic waste management methods that has gained increased popularity. If you take mechanical recycling specifically, it has its own unique opportunities and challenges. Within the mechanical recycling space, you have to have a material that is low contamination in order to enable it to be repelletized or made into a resin and used again in another form of packaging. Additionally, within that new form of packaging, there are some materials where you can currently get them up to a quality for food grade plastic and others where you cannot.
Achieving closed material loops through plastics recycling is extremely difficult. We prefer to speak of high-quality recycling, where recyclers can replace identical virgin material. Closed-loop recycling refers to recyclers re-entering the same applications, such as the bottle-to-bottle recycling process, or PET. However, achieving this is extremely rare in plastics recycling, as it also is for paper and metal recycling.
Der Recyclingprozess für eine PET-Flasche verläuft.
The recycling process for a PET bottle proceeds as follows. The bottle is collected and enters a sorting plant, where a PET bottle is sorted by material type and possibly also by color, via near-infrared reflectance spectroscopy and optical detection. The PET bottles are then pressed into big bales and delivered to the PET recycler. At the PET recycler, the first step of processing is to separate the bottle and resort it according to color and material type. The bottles are then shredded to about 10 milliliters. The shredded material is then washed and separated by density to separate the cap material. The sinking fraction of this density separation at 1 gram per cubic centimeter is mostly PET, which is subjected to further intensive washing. An alkaline hot wash at about 85 degrees Celsius. The flakes are dried and undergo further post-cleaning steps. They are then remelted into regranulate. Depending on the intended use, further processing of the regranulate may be necessary.
Erfolgen noch weitere Veredelungsstufen.
Increased segregation and collection, incentive for recycling industry, market opportunity for recycled material or product. EPR must be done for all kind of packaging.
The most important part is surely to have a reliable supply of raw materials. A guaranteed sale of the output products is also necessary, which means making a realistic assessment of the achievable quality that you can reach with the product.
An EPR system can help to improve recycling by 1, providing the necessary capital to purchase the technology needed to process the different plastic streams. 2, it can enable the separation at source systems, which will allow separation of the different materials in order to reduce contamination right at the source, and also to enable collection systems where these separated materials can be collected separately and sent to the appropriate processing facilities.
Our main objective as an association is to create a conducive recycling business by working with all the stakeholders to build a standardization of plastic recycling material to accelerate the movement of an economy circular system in Indonesia. We want to increase the collection rate in order to increase the raw material for recycling